Here we are with Overwatch This. I'm Jeff from the Overwatch team.
Hello, ladies and gents of YouTube. Rich from PCGamesN here, and I'm joined once again by Ben.
Hello.
And we're talking Overwatch. What's this, episode 43 of Overwatch
Yes,
This?
Overwatch This, episode 43. One more than 42.
And big news this week, obviously, is the Summer Games. Summer Games 2017.
They're back.
They're back. They are indeed back. So let's start by going through the skins. The distinct beach theme this time around.
Yeah, there is, yeah. I think they swerved everyone a little bit by kind of avoiding the actual Summer Games theme, which makes sense because the Olympics aren't on this year. There was the one skin that we guessed right was the Junkrat skin, which is cricket based, uses cricket balls, and it looks. I actually quite like it. I like his face mask.
Yeah,
I think it looks okay.
I like the fact that his peg leg is now a cricket bat.
Yeah,
that's funny.
That's good. That is good.
And his gun shoots cricket balls,
which is fantastic.
Yeah.
That was the one we guessed right. Were there any others that were actually even based on sports? Reaper's is sort of biking.
Oh yeah,
is
he's
sort
a biker.
Of a sport.
That's my new favourite personal favourite Reaper skin.
We will get on to personal favourites in a moment. Right. We were cataclysmically wrong about everything else. Right. We did not guess that Mercy would be a Greek goddess or that Widowmaker.
Well, did we? I mean, to be fair, we didn't guess. We got that from the Chinese leak, and it's accurate.
Well, yeah, but no, we didn't guess that last week.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we were talking about tennis players and that sort of thing, we didn't guess that they would just give up on making kind of any pretension about what they're doing with Widowmaker, which is fine.
Yeah.
Her sunglasses are a visor. I think that's super cool.
Yeah.
Makes me laugh. Mercy isn't even playing a sport. Roadhog didn't get anything, which they said he wasn't going to get anything, but then everyone thought it was a bluff. So that was actually.
Why would you assume that?
That was just Jeff
Take
Kaplan
them at their word.
Being mean. It was very mean.
All right.
Very mean. So, all right, favourite skin. Hit me.
I really like the Reaper skin, especially out of the current crop. I like all the dad jokes in the Soldier 76
Soldier
skin,
76 one is really good.
But Reaper, I just think looks so cool. And he's got his own sort of self-referential joke with the edge.
He's got edge written on his leg.
On his shin pad.
It's so good. It's so good. I don't know which one I would like the most, actually. I do quite like the design of the Widowmaker one. I really do like the sunglasses thing. I think that's cool. I like the Mercy one as well. I actually think this is kind of probably, because there is less skins, there's only about 7.
Right.
They are all, in my opinion, pretty good, and I think it's probably the best batch of skins they've released for quite a while. I really do like the Soldier 76 one. There are so many jokes packed into it.
I know, it's great.
Which we will talk about in a moment when it comes to all the Easter eggs that are contained within. So other than skins, there's also various medal posters and video lines. Incidentally, we have a video with all of this in it, including the voice lines and all the rest. Zaya has one where she's just, why do you have to be mad?
Why do you have to be mad? I feel like that's going to steal a lot of
It's only
play.
game.
Yeah.
It is only a game. Why do you have to be mad? Don't be mad. We need to get her voice actress to do like one for our channel where it's only video. Why do you have to be mad? And then there was a bunch more medal ones that like the ones they did last year where they have the gold medal.
Yeah.
The best of those, in my opinion, was Junkrat's where he's just biting it.
I do quite enjoy that.
He's trying to chow down.
Well, no, he's trying to test whether or not it's real gold, which is...
Is he though? Is he smart enough?
He could be, I don't know. It's very much in keeping with his character either way. And there's quite a lot of good highlight intros, which I enjoy as well. Like Hanzo's got a very good one where he splits the target.
Yeah, there's that one,
arrow.
and then there's one other.
Farah doing a slam dunk.
That one I love. That is really cool. I think that is great.
Yeah,
that is brilliant.
Awesome. She did a little skip before she hammers it into the net.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And honestly, it's not that far away from the NBA dunk contest, which tells you quite a lot about what you can do without jump jet. So, all right, skin Easter eggs. There's a few we've spotted and a few that we noticed over on Reddit. The Soldier 76 one is just packed with them.
Full of them, yeah. They're really sort of dialing down on like the dad jokes with him.
And there's
becoming a bit of a figure of fun at this point.
There's so much detail in it as well.
Yeah.
So his healing field that he can drop is now a diet soda can, obviously, because he cares about you. Soldier 76 cares about you, and he doesn't want you to get sugary teeth. And on that, there is a barcode, and the barcode is apparently a reference to the It Crowd,
really?
Which I clearly didn't watch enough of to know off the top of my head. There's also his gun has a Salt rifle written on it, which I didn't get the wordplay of. I just thought it was a joke about salty players. Until
it works both ways.
Yeah, it's good. It's good reference.
And there's like a sort of a grill effect on the barrel of his gun, so he's like a barbecue.
It's brilliant. It actually, it was seen in a development video that they put out, and people weren't sure what it was. They thought they were going to get like specific kind of skins for guns and that sort of thing, but it turns out it was just this.
Right.
It was also true of Sombra's skin. And finally, he's wearing socks with sandals.
Yes, socks with sandals.
Which is a perfectly fine thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing wrong with that. Not at all. Like you mentioned, there's the edge on Reaper's
Yeah.
leggings. I like that a lot. McCree's ult on his beach ball skin, it summons a beach ball.
It summons a beach ball.
Rather than
Which is a
a
great
tumbleweed, which is brilliant. And if you combine it with Anna's new emote, which also summons a beach ball, I mean, you can just have a pie.
Yeah, absolutely.
No need to fight.
Don't abandon the objective like
Yeah.
everyone does anyway, and just chase
just
beach balls.
Chase beach balls. I'm interested to see if they're physics affected or not. I was trying to experiment with it when I was recording the Anna emote, but I couldn't get one to land on the other and being shot. So we'll let Reddit deal with that one. His gun, McCree's gun, is also called a Desert Seagull.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. And finally, Sombra's hello lines are actually changed
I didn't know
on
this
her
was
skin.
this.
Yeah, so they changed it. It's like she just says like "Hey dude" and "Aloha" as well.
All right.
And I expect maybe that might be true of a few other skins as well, because these are like default voice lines that a lot of people aren't going to test. You can't test them without actually owning the skin either.
Right.
So I expect if somebody kind of went through and looked at every skin that's ever been put into the game, there's probably a few more of these that the people haven't noticed.
This is new, isn't it? They haven't done this sort of thing
They
before,
haven't
as far as
done
we're aware.
those sort of changes. Mercy's ult has different lines based on her skin.
Right.
So there was the initial Devil and Imp skins, which say "Heroes never die for a price," rather than just "Heroes never die."
Okay.
And then there was her Witch skin, which they changed after it was released to use the line that she uses in the PvE Junkrat's Revenge thing.
Right.
Where she says, "My servants never die." So
Yeah.
we've seen that sort of thing, and I want to see more of that stuff. I think that's cool.
I was going to say it's quite clever and like gives you more stuff to root for with each new event.
Yeah, and it's something that you can experience by having the skin personally, because obviously a lot of this stuff is first person, and then there's the gun skin, but then everything else you only really see if you win the game, or you get a nice highlight or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is cool, and yeah, keep an eye out for that sort of thing. They did forget to animate one of Anna's eyes.
Right.
So both of her
That's quite
eyes
creepy.
you can see, but only in her young Anna skins, and they forgot to animate one of them for her new emote. So it just kind of sits there, and she looks a little silly.
That's a little cool. The other big thing with the Summer Games, of course, is Lucioball coming back, and
Yeah.
it's coming back in a new format, right? It's using
Yeah, so we talked about this quite a bit last week, but they are bringing competitive Lucioball basically to the arcade. I've not sadly had time to play it, neither of you. We will hopefully have some more opinions on that next week. But what they have done, which is stupid, and hopefully they fix, is they've based it on your competitive ranking in normal Overwatch. So if I'm really bad and you're really good, but we're both pretty medium at Lucioball, we can't actually play together because it won't let us party because our competitive ranking
That is odd.
I think it might just be a coding error, because
Okay.
it really doesn't seem like the right thing to do, particularly because Lucioball is like, there is no relation between Lucioball and normal Overwatch. His abilities are different.
Yeah.
His ult is completely different. Like, you need to know how to wall ride, but it would only matter if you're like a Lucio main. Like, all his cooldowns can be changed and that sort of thing. And obviously, it doesn't involve aiming in the same way at all. It's like Rocket League aiming.
Yeah.
Not so much about kind of the pixel that you're aiming at, but where you're doing it and when you're doing it and that sort of thing. So hopefully they change that. There's been a bunch of complaints about that, like on the forums and on Reddit. I'm surprised it hasn't been changed already. Presumably it's a little more difficult to fix than I was thinking. So either we'll see an explanation or a change, hopefully today. So yeah, that's what's going on with Lucioball. I can't wait to play a little bit more of that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Probably a lunchtime game.
Hope it'll stay permanent after the event.
I wish it would. I expect not.
Okay. And lastly, the new PTR. Now, it's not actually up yet, which makes a bit of a change from, it normally goes up on a Tuesday, right?
Yeah, it normally will pop up around on the Tuesday, but because they had the summer games starting,
Yeah,
it
it's
looks
been
like
thrown
they
off.
kind of moved it back. Yeah.
So it's not up yet, but it's going to be up soon, and we know a little bit about
Yeah.
what will be in it.
So I would say it's either going to be up this week, so maybe Thursday, but the new Hearthstone expansion is coming out on Thursday, so
Right.
I would expect they would want to avoid doing any kind of big thing, and a new PTR is a fairly big thing.
Yeah.
So maybe Friday. We have seen it go up on a Friday before.
Okay.
That means that we can, they can get lots of testing in on the weekend. They can't change anything, but any bugs and stuff can be found, and then they can come in on Monday morning with a nice big list of stuff to do.
Right.
Or we'll see it like next Tuesday or next Monday or something like that. What we do know is this is the one that's got Roadhog and Junkrat changes, and we've got details of those on the site if you want to see them. Basically, both being buffed. I think Junkrat is like straight buffs, and again, they're kind of trying to move Roadhog around to make it more interesting.
2 more concussion mine charges for Junkrat, which I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Right? No, well, 1 more in a shorter cooldown, right?
Yeah, and I think they're also looking at buffing his ultimate to be like more survivable, so it's more useful. Except when you're like already in the middle of the enemy team.
I don't think that's necessary.
So it
personally,
used to you couldn't kill it.
Right.
So it used to be a lot different to how it is now, and it was really, really annoying.
Yeah.
And I'm
It's still really
kind of
annoying.
worried, that they might mess that one up. But changes go up. We can give feedback, and sometimes they get changed. Not always. Finally, I would also expect to see new spectator stuff soon. The Overwatch League is coming up. They've started announcing stuff like every 2 weeks. Goodness knows if they'll have anything, to announce at some point this week. But yeah, I would expect to see, spectator updates, some sort of change. Jeff Kaplan's talked about this on the forums fairly recently as well, saying that they're looking at, can they change the colours of stuff to make it more interesting and make it more visible and that sort of thing.
Make it clearer to understand what's going on.
Exactly. So I would expect to see those soon. That maybe won't be this PTR, but they're sort of running out of time before they really want to kick the Overwatch League into high gear, that they can, do that sort of thing.
Right, well, there we go. I mean, that's what we know is coming, and that's the Summer Games, and that wraps us up for this week.
It does.
It does. Join us again next week for more Overwatch This. Like, share, and subscribe to make sure you don't miss it. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.